Hello everyone and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for Bedford Barons action here for the first time in weeks. We are here on High Button Sports, and obviously we're not at the BMO Center or the HRM Center, whatever you want to call it. We are at Scotia One here at Cole Harbour Place. The odd home game for the Barons in Cole Harbour taking on Cole Harbour taking place tonight, but as a weekend slate of games were knocked off earlier last weekend, so if just a few days ago, this is how it's going to be made up. They're going to be traveling around, playing these home games all around, and the Barons are just about ready to go here as we get set to take on the Cole Harbour Storm. Barons have been dropping a bit in the standings. This is a big game here tonight. We'll get into all that and more as we continue on. That puck won back. Defense now tipped up ahead by Makinen. Makinen's going to follow that puck in. Hustle in hard, go for the body check. Nice clean check there, and then it gets wrapped around the boards to the other side on the half wall. Back to the defense. That one catches the shin pad of Chandler. Now worked in front. Makinen just misses a tap in there on the opposite side after that big hit to start out this game. Trying to get the momentum in his team's side there. That one gets sent into the corner. Gibbs is going to pinch in, send that in even deeper, and that'll be wrapped around. Chandler's going to work that back. Allison picks it up on the back end, just keeping it in. Big collision back there as well. Work to Chandler again, sent in deep. Picked up by the left winger Walsh, who will send that into the boards right behind there. It'll be worked over to the Cole Harbour forward. He'll try to work that ahead, and now Cole Harbour will head back the other way. It'll be a 2-on-2 fast down the left side here. Moving in here, looking for shot. Scores! Down the left side on the Barons with great momentum coming out of the zone. Barons are all over them to start out this one, and somehow they come down, pick that top left corner. We got a 1-0 game here for the Storm early, and what looked like momentum on the Barons side to start with a big hit by Makinen and a big keep in by Allison. Doesn't go for him, so it'll be 1-0 just a minute into this one. Clark's going to bring it back the other way. Barons are going to be looking for a quick tally back here to even it up with obviously plenty of time to go as that puck's worked back. Breen's going to pick it up. He'll work that over to Clark. Clark will pick up that puck, send it back over. McGilvery. And just a little, and that puck worked in front there. They're going to be hustling away at that as well. And just a little note there, McGilvery instantly went to the goaltender and said, it's okay, we got this. So we're going to see how this response is. Clark tries to work that in front. Cowan gets tied up in front, so not able to get a stick on it. McGilvery will work it in again. Worked back. Breen will send that in. And it'll be now on the backboards there, and it'll be worked up the middle here. Stop out play. Work to the left side. Nice little tip up ahead by the Cole Harbour forward as he'll go for the change. Barons defender will hold on to that, work it across. That one put in the skates and now down low here. Elaine will try to work that over, my mistake. Elaine over to Hodder, who will flip that ahead. It'll catch the mesh, but they say no. They'll continue play. Bit of an odd one there. You definitely didn't hear the glass get ticked on that, but they'll continue on, and now it's still in the Cole Harbour end. Hodder going in hard for that puck. Work back to the other side, now up the half wall. Back in, Allison tips that in, and that'll be off the skate of his teammate. He'll pinch in with a nice little play there to get it up ahead, but it'll be turned back around. Elaine now smacking at that puck, comes back to Allison just outside the zone, now below us here. Worked back, McInnes over to Allison. Captain Allison, that one will just fall off the stick, but right play as it wake up to Elaine, who will then dump it in. 12 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first here. That one's sent in deep down the other side, picked up by Gibbs, and he'll flick that one in deep. Now left side on the half wall, Cole Harbour will go for it. Makinen will play the body there a bit. Makinen, the premier goal scorer on this Barons team, 20 goals in 24 games. Hasn't scored any in the last few, I don't think, so he'll be anxious to get out there and get that first one back as he'll use that speed to pressure down the middle, but it'll be turned back the other way now. Coming down the right side and then sent in. Why not going to pick that up on the wall and then flick it in ahead. Walsh picking it up on the other side there, right down the middle now. We could trigger a chance at a shot. That one's tipped off ahead to the side and then flick down the other way. And we get a full line change for the Barons, except for Walsh, who will stay out there, chase it down, and that'll be an icing. Okay. Let me catch my breath here. Shots on goal, 2-1 here. One shot, one goal here for this Cole Harbour team is Barons have been keeping the pressure early in this one, but the score won't show that. As we saw right off the minute in, comes down the left side, picks top left, and Barons keeping the pressure up since then, but no real scoring chances since that moment either. That one worked into the corner and fought after hard. McGilvery tries to work that in front. They'll be on it, and that'll pop out of the zone and head down the other way. Picked up at the ringette line and stumbled there. Cowan tries to put pressure on, gets it turned over, but outside of the zone. And then work down the side. Breen will pick it up down low and pressure on him. That'll get turned back over, and then a quick shot there on net pad at his side, and now worked up the left. Now that comes up the middle, and they might have a 2-on-1 for him. McQueen coming in. Chandler in the middle. Chandler just misses that pass. He was calling for it. Worked in down low again. McQueen will take a whack at it, and he'll get pushed aside afterwards, and they'll head back to the bench as we got a quick pace to start this one here in Cole Harbour. 10:39 left in the first here. And it's been a little bit since we've broadcast the Barons, so great to be back here calling the games. Here's Clark on there. She wins it over to Elaine, who's not able to get it. Allison now a big shot in. That one goes in far right. It's a hard shot off the stick there on the left side. And then back to Allison once again as he'll survey with it and then work it down low. Right up in our grill over here. Gonna try to get you the best angle I can down low there, but you know, the media box here at Cole Harbour Place, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if we could see right under us here, but we'll make do. That one now tried to work up the left side, and they say no offside there for Clark, who kind of had that puck fumble behind him, but gets in on time. Turned over the other way, and a big hit by Clark. No penalty called, as that was a clean one, and that one offside there for Cole Harbour. Just a few little notes here. One of the point getters for the Barons here, Max Brocklehurst, sitting on the wall there, is talked to him pregame, and he's having shoulder issues at the moment here, and he'll be out of the lineup for the foreseeable future, and that's not a good sign for this Barons team, who try to work their way back up to the lineup, back up the standings after being pretty much in second place all season long. They're within striking distance, so no need to totally panic yet, but never good when you miss one of your better scorers there on the offensive end, but they'll have to make do as the season goes on. That puck worked in deep and hustled after hard. It'll be worked around the half wall and then go in for the body first. Nice little tap there and worked in deep. Held in front, try to tip it aside again, and in deep. Gibbs will pinch down as the defense and try to keep it in, which he does. They'll fight for it down low there. Makinen will cover on D and then work that puck in. Cole Harbour defender with it now, though. Now up the wall, picks it off, and now down the middle. That'll be tipped off to the stick, and Chandler will pick up speed down the right wing. He gets tripped up, and that'll be a call and touched up, and the Barons will be heading to the power play for the first time, and Makinen gives a nod of approval as he knows Chandler and Makinen out here on the power play have been money for this Barons team all season long, so they send Clark out as the third forward, Allison and Gibbs, so they're loading up this first power play, hoping for a tie game. Just 9:11 left in the first period here, and we'll have a false start here as the penalty hasn't been put up on the board yet. Like I said, first power play of the game here. They'll load up this first line as down one early in this. We'll see if this will be their chance to retaliate as we still await the penalty on the board there. You can catch it up there on the top left, and a new scoreboard here for the Barons here tonight, as that is a Jeff Warburton designed scoreboard. We were here with High Button at the Joe LaMontagne last weekend in this exact rink, so very well versed in broadcasting up here, and I figured I would get a nice new scoreboard here. We'll see how this one works out for the Barons and the Armada. And obviously we're here and we're new, and so are the timekeepers who are used to working in Bedford, so we have to pause here and wait for that power play to be put up. And looks like the ref is ready to 2 minutes off that, so I guess they're not going to put the penalty officially up. I'll try to keep an eye out for you watching at home. 7-11 is when the penalty will end for Cole Harbour, so that's what the Barons have to work with. That one kept in by Allison, shot in, and that one just misses top right. That one had eyes for the back of the net. Now Mackinnon will pull it back behind, back to Allison. Allison works it over. Gibbs now has time on the side, shoots it, scores! Right down the left side, and boy, that didn't take long, as lots of room down the left side, and some great passing by the Barons will tie this one up at 1, as Schaefer Gibbs pinches down as the left D-man and puts it in. So that'll be 1-1 here in the first period. So that only took them about 17 seconds into the power play to even that one up. So we're back to a fresh slate of a game here, and that one worked up the side by Mackinnon, gets tipped back, however. They'll try to go in for that low, and it'll be worked back. Allison finds Chandler in the middle. Chandler centering down the middle, doesn't have a pass, so we'll shoot that one. It'll go far right and hustled after, won't catch in, so McGilvery will pick it up on the back end, and he'll tip over. And now Cole Harbour forward's gonna bring that in. Trying to work in front, and the Cole Harbour player with a quick tic-tac toe doesn't go in for him. Big save by the goaltender. And now they fight along the half boards, and now worked up ahead, Mackinnon trying to use that speed for a break. And then it'll be sent back. McGilvery picks up, and that'll be fumbled again now in front. Shoots and misses high. Well, that one was a great chance there for Cole Harbour to take back the lead. Now worked in behind, Clark held on to, flicked up ahead, and now will be chased after. Mackinnon still out there, so only did 15 seconds of power play time, so they'll keep Clark and Mackinnon out there to keep at it. Worked in behind, McGilvery now. Up the side, Mackinnon. He'll cut in down low and be taken down. No call on that, and they'll work that puck behind. Cole Harbour now behind their own net. Tipped up the side and worked in ahead. Down low here on the blue line. That'll be sent back and battling down low. Wynot does a good job keeping that in, and they try again, and that'll be called for an ice, and it'll be brought back the other way as McInnes can't catch up to it. And we'll head back into the offensive end here for the Barons, as pretty good effort here in the first 7 minutes of this one. Tied 1-1 game. That puck won back, picked up by the Cole Harbour forward to first, and now they'll work it back the other way. It'll be worked back on Wynot and try to set in front, shot, and that one just goes wide. Here on the half boards, works that behind, and in ahead, Smith now shoots that in. It'll be blocked down and covered. And then a little extra something after for Wynot there. But we'll have our whistle regardless in the first period here. 6:56 left in the first as we roll right along here. Great pace to this one so far. That puck won by the Storm, but McGilvery is going to get it there on the wall. Storm pick it up again, back to McGilvery, and back just out of the reach of Breen, and now on the half wall they're going to fight for it, send in some bodies. Chandler will even go in, and that'll be sent up, glove down, and quick whistle. Cole Chandler, 29 games played, 56 points on this season. Absolute all-star season for number 8 out there for the Barons. See if he'll make a difference here tonight as one of their offense of stars this year so far, along with the injured Brocklehurst and a couple others who have done a great job. That puck worked in front, and they're going to take a smack at it, and it'll be a quick whistle and covered, as that one was coming in bouncing on goaltender there, but the ref will get a whistle in there, and it'll be no harm to the Barons, but a little flick shot that could have caused some problems. And here at the Scotia One, we're right next to the speakers, so if you hear that Ed Sheeran, it's because it's blasting to the right and left of me here, so I'll explain that. And that'll be sent in deep and try to work up the half wall, but it'll be sent back down. McGilvery will pick up on that one behind the net. Pulls back behind the other way, tipped off the side, and now hard on that puck. Breen picks it up. Flicks up the side. Tipped in, and that one will go to the other way, and now off the boards. Worked in. Breen tries to work that up ahead, caught up in the skates, and now Harbour flicks that in and will fall off the stick, so Cole Harbour defenseman will try to pick that up. Now they hustle up the wing here and cut to the middle. It'll be sent down the other way. Allison's going to have to be the one to that puck. He gets it and a couple stick handles, and now he'll rush it in himself right down close next to us here. Bring it in. He'll get caught off the puck right as he tries to enter the offensive zone. It'll be sent back the other way. Pryor here. Cole Harbour. He'll make a nice little move in ahead and just fall off his stick at the last second. Cowan turns it over. Pryor shoots that top right, and it'll be sent back. Allison now with a big hit down low. Worked up the wall now in deep, and a big hit there. Nice clean one as Cole Harbour player shooken up, and he'll get off. Allison now with it behind the net still. Up the right side, picked up. In ahead, Hodder or McQueen will just have that up ahead of him, and much more back and forth game we've fallen into here. Gibbs picks it up down low and shoots it in deep. After that exciting start, chances on both ends, we've fallen into more of a back and forth game here with 4:36 left in the first. That one tipped off the wall, tried to tip in ahead and back. McQueen now on the half boards. Chandler sent towards the middle, tipped up ahead. That one will bounce down. O'Donnell there on Cole Harbour tries to get it, but tipped aside by Wynot, and then in deep now. Gibbs will pick it up, wrap that around the boards. He sees Cowan here. Cowan will take a bump, but he'll still have it on his stick. It'll fall off. McLeod gets it now. Back the other way, and now Chandler's going to have it here. The 2-on-1, he'll shoot that one in. It'll be a quick coverage by the goalie as he saw no one was with him. Now 4:02 left in this first period. And like I said, this Barons team have fallen back to 5th in the standings after pretty much sitting at 2nd all season long. But luckily, only 3 points back a second, so it's so tied up there at the top of the standings. First place is the Rangers to lose at this point, as they're a few games ahead, but Barons can definitely work their way back into that second seed that they've held on to pretty much all season long up until this last little stretch for them. Couple of games canceled on the weekend doesn't help as well. They've got some games in hand they can work with, including one here tonight. So basically the tail of the tape tonight is win by any means necessary to keep yourself in that hunt for second seed. And now sent back the other way. And the Storm currently sitting in 9th. They're going to be working hard to stay in that playoff picture and deliver for Cole Harbour, as they need to make up 2 big points here against a team that, like I said, the Barons, that have given up a couple these past few games that could have been wins, but they're looking to bounce back and get into the win column. Set back behind, and that one tipped up against the netting and will be covered up, and that was from Walsh who sent that in. We're ready for puck drop here. Clark will be on the dot here. Gibbs and Allison on D. Gibbs scored that first one, and oh, it almost scored a second one there, as that one just caught the skate of the goaltender. That one worked in front and just tipped aside, and now they're going to work it back the other way. Hard down the left side here, just kept in, tipped in ahead. Once again on those boards, and in deep, Gibbs backhanded up into the stick, and now tipped aside. Mäkinen now trying to get it on the other side, and a great pass by Walsh to get it into him. Mäkinen now with a shot, and a nice low one there. No one there for the rebound. It comes out, and a big hit by Clark as he knocks over his man, but puck falling off his stick before he can get it in, and then back, and now it's 2-on-1 the other way. Gibbs will get some help there, and Allison will push that puck aside. Held on to down low now, tipped in ahead. Walsh will chase after it. Wrap behind again and worked in deep. McInnes over to Breen. Breen up the middle of lane. Up again, Hodder. Hard on the boards now. Chandler works that back. Now Cole Harbour will hustle that up the left wing. Lots of Barons back to cover him though. Breen will be to that puck first, backhanded in, back around, and picked up on the half wall, now through the middle. Sent it behind, tipped off the half wall. Smith will try to get it. It'll be sent back and in deep. Worked over, now catches him on the right side. Hodder, he'll be caught up in the skates, and now through the middle. O'Donnell now will work it in ahead. Thompson tries to get it for Cole Harbour, but it'll be worked back. Now picked up here center ice and sent down. Hodder again, plays that off the boards. Now Clark will try to skate with it, just tipped away, and now Barron's having a big hit on Hodder there, and Clark will make up for it right after. Head back the other way. Barron's now just trying to get into the offensive zone. They're doing their best work in the offensive zone, but it's become a little hard to set up in there. Now that one worked up and just falls out of the zone. McGilvery tries to work that in ahead and hard off the boards and back. Clark now up the right side. Held onto and shot in. That one wide left. Chased after Cowan. Does a good job keeping that puck in and gets caught up in the skates. And that'll be the last minute of play in the first period here. Tipped back the other way. Chandler now. He'll cut down the middle. Chance for it. Shoots. Oh, that one was in. Cowan now back into wide. That one was in all the way. Gets to the goalie's 5-hole, but he did a little spin there at the end, which I believe kept the puck out. So Chandler beats everyone. Beats the goalie 5-hole, but just at the last second, he'll do a spin in the net, and it'll kick the puck out the other way, as I thought it was in. McQueen now down the right side. Cut to the middle. Shot in, and that one wide. Allison now picks it up. Tries to play it in front. No luck. 22 seconds left on the power play now. Worked in. Makinen holding on to that. Plays it back. Gets it back through the middle. 13 seconds, so he'll have to go to work. In deep on the right side. Plays it to the middle. Tipped in ahead, and Chandler now hard on his man. Allows Breen to get it back on the back end. Shot in. Tipped it. Oh, man. What a tip by Chandler. Just wide. And great chances there at the end, but that'll be it. And we'll go back for a brief break here in between periods. What a first period here. Go to Cole Harbour for the Barons home game here. We'll be back shortly after this. All right, we'll have our whistle here to signal the start of the second period here as we'll switch ends. Donovan in net here for the Barons, and had to see the name by there as I wasn't quite sure, but it'll be Donovan back there as he'll have faced 7 shots already. A couple good saves after that first one got by him. And that puck will be dropped and fought for hard down the middle and sent back the other way. Held on to and worked across. D-to-D pass there, and in deep, Breen's going to do a little stop-up play there. Gets hauled down, no call. So Cole Harbour will try to work that in front. Picked up the other way, and Makinen works it in ahead to Walsh there on the right side. He'll get hit off that puck, and then it'll be sent back. McInnes backhands it ahead, but Cole Harbour picking up on that one quickly. Deep in the zone now. Along the half boards, Walsh picks it up. Just comes out of the zone, and then in deep, McInnes will pick it up and work it across to his defensive partner and up the side, tipped back the other way. McInnes now hustling after that, and he'll have pressure on him. Cole Harbour shoots it in. No, they celebrate like it was in. It was not in. That hit the top right of the bar and bounced right out as he flicked that puck up. And I can confidently say, not in, as much as the crowd wants to erupt. That was a close one though, and a Good hustle there by the Cole Harbour forward, and they'll work that in ahead. It'll catch up in the skates, and now Emberley works it in deep. McInnes sends it over to the other side. Breen's going to have to hustle after it, but picked up by the Cole Harbour winger and still in deep. Behind the net now. Trying to get in front. Tipped in ahead, and oh, that one took a funny bounce there in front. No luck. Walsh will work it around. Now working it back and forth. Here's Cole Harbour. Pryor on the other side. He'll take a hit. That one's sent down and icing. And we'll get a change here for the Barons as they were getting gassed out there. So smart play by them just to ice that out. Gibbs, Allison, Elaine, Chandler, and Hodder out there now. Puck one back by Cole Harbour. They'll send that in down the left side. Allison will get it on the back and then up the side. Flicked in deep. Gibbs will pick it up now on the half wall. Work to the middle. Shot in. Quick save. Now they'll get it back and they'll shoot it again, and that one will go wide. Defense now. Cole Harbour tries to work that in ahead. It just goes to the side. Flicked up again and not caught up to as they'll send that back again. Down the half wall now. Hodder through the middle. Chandler shoots that in. Big blocker save. Elaine will put pressure on. It'll get worked up the half wall still. And now in deep, they're going to work at it. Pryor now. Down the right side and through the middle. Tipped up ahead and now it gets back to Pryor, but he won't be able to center that in time. And worked back to the left side now. Shot in and stopped up. All the way around the right. It'll be a chance there for Elaine as he'll take the body and back to Allison. Allison tries to work that up the middle, and that one will be waved off. They're calling for it down the middle, looking for the breakaway. Stopped up by Allison, but it still falls through a little bit to McDonald in ahead. Great play there by McGilvery, I believe. Yeah, as the puck just got through Allison, but McGilvery there to back it up. Now that one tried to work in front and then flicked in ahead. And covered up by the goalie quickly, so that'll be the offensive end there for the Barons. 11:33 left in the second. 1-1 game so far as after that first quick one there for Cole Harbour. Barons evened it up on the power play just 17 seconds in, and it's been pretty back and forth action since then. And ref talking to the Barons coach here is all I can really see. And that'll set us up here for the offensive zone draw. Worked in behind. I'm going to get it on the other side. Why not keeps it in. Works down the half boards and in behind now picked off. Now shot in front. Quick one and a good glove save there. That one just intercepted there behind the net and tries to cut out in front for a quick shot. Right play in my eyes, but goalie is just prepared for it. So Clark will head back to the dot. Drop back now, worked over the side. McQueen tries to get in ahead. Cowan now. Back to the defense. It's why not. Gets it fall off his stick and tries to work it ahead. Cowan now falls off his stick. Still in the offensive end though. Clark will work in ahead. Trying his best to keep that in the offensive end. It gets sent out to McQueen, down to Clark, and he'll work that around and no shot there. He's now on the half wall. Sent towards the middle. Held on to Cole Harbour defender and then tipped in. Back again and now worked up the side. It's going to be a foot race. Pryor's going to get off to it first for a breakaway. Stop by the goaltender. Oh, it looked like he had a bit of a chance at 5-hole there, but covered up quickly. No dice. Get a full line change here. It's Chandler, Mackinnon, and Walsh will head out on the offense. That puck, one back, Breen wrapped around. Mackinnon will pick it up there on the half wall and have a shot there. He'll work it up to Chandler, who gets it down the left side. Chandler holding onto it, worked in, and rebound comes off. No one there. McKinnis shot it. That one just over the net. Big hit in there by Walsh, and then Chandler will chase after. Backhanded around the right side and flipped up again. Mackinnon now tries to catch back on defense. And that one gloved down with 10:06 left in the second. As we roll right along in this one. Good back and forth action so far. Even shots, 11-11. Waiting for puck drop here. Good crowd here at Scotia 1. That one sent in down the side. Walsh tries to get that in ahead, but still in the defensive zone here for the Barons. Sent in deep. Breen will hustle after that. It'll be worked in still. Big check laid. Chandler will get up and get that puck. Tries to get it down the side. Worked in ahead, and Walsh will pick it up in stride down the right side. Here he has Mackinnon on the other side. Sent to the middle. Shot. Save. What a great chance there for the Barons. As a perfect sauce pass there by Walsh gets over to Mackinnon. Now they try to get a rebound. That one comes out. Walsh shoots. That one blocked. Sent in again. Will they keep it in? No, they won't. It'll be sent back, and Mackinnon had best look here in probably 5+ minutes here for the Barons team. It just stays out of the net. Tipped in ahead, and we'll wait for the whistle here on this one now, where it was officially tipped in, and looks like it'll just be in the neutral zone here. This Cowan will be out there for the draw. One back. Allison here now. He'll hold on. Sent towards the middle. Cowan now receives a pass. Sends it down the side. Hodder with it. Shoots in, and that one caught up in the chest, and they'll blow the whistle on that one. .746 Atlantic Standard Time here as we were 9:02 left in the second period, as the Barons have gotten the last couple shots here. Not able to get past the goaltender, however. Still a 1-1 game. That one worked back. Allison tries to keep it in. No luck, and he'll have to hustle after that puck again, and down the left side. Shot in again, and then worked back. And that'll be an icing, so we'll pull it back the other way. And some Nova Scotia classics over the PA system here. Cowan on the draw there. That tied up in the middle, and they'll still fight for that. Picked up by him and tried to work in ahead and have to work against some sticks, and Gibbs will take an interference call here on the back end. And it'll be the Storm headed to their first power play of the game now as we follow Gibbs to the box, and he's looking upset with himself after that one, as I think he knew he did it. Not much of an argument put up by Gibbs after that one. Cowan now getting ready on the dot. It'll be 5-on-4 here for 2 minutes. Just about halfway through this one. That one shot in, tipped aside, and falls back to the Cole Harbour winger, who will work it back to the defenseman. Now along the half boards again. Pushed up against the boards by Allison. Tries to go in on it and held on to now on the right wall. Worked back. Smith shot that one in wide. Breen will be first to that puck, and down the left side he'll fire that one out, catch glass. Be a good clear there on the PK. 1:30 left on the power play. Dropped off. sent back down the middle. Cut to the right side and hustled out. Stop up play there, and that'll fall and hit the mesh. It'll be offensive zone draw here for Cole Harbour though, so good chance for them. Work back along the blue line now, down to the half wall and sent in deep. Picked up, McGilvery tries to get it, but it'll be held onto there by the Cole Harbour winger now. Shot in, tipped aside. Cole Harbour still with pressure. Stop up. 50 seconds left in the power play. Fans on the shot, now they might be headed back the other way. Oh, and McQueen tries to center that through to Clark, but it doesn't get through now, and that one tips off the side of the net. Held on to, and now Barons work it out. Creelman now. Hustling down the right side. 21 seconds left on the power play. McDougall picks it up on the back end and flicks it in deep again. Stopped up trying to center it, bounces off a stick, bid pad save, and then tipped aside before he could get a second one in there. Sent in deep, McDonald tries to work it out, and that one's tipped to the side. Chandler now. He'll be on that still and held onto by O'Donnell, and it'll be sent in. McGilvery first to that, and he'll take a bump. Worked back down again, McGilvery. Up the side, Mackinnon now through the middle. Worked it again, tries to get that ahead, and sent back, and now still held on to. Worked up the boards. Chandler over to the right side. Walsh now works that back, and it'll be tipped aside. Sent back again, and that'll be a penalty here on the Barons once again. Okay, so back to the power play here for Cole Harbour as we'll see Chandler head to the box. And 6 minutes left in this second period. He'll be back to the power play for the Storm. That puck fought for, Haltson deep. McInnes on the boards and Mackinnon. Still fighting for it. Back to the blue line now, down the left side. Tipped in ahead, and now they're going to work it back the other day. Walsh will have it, and he'll try to break away. Have a chance here. Shot. That one of the big gloves saved by the goaltender. As Walsh caught up to that puck well there on the PK, but wouldn't end up mattering as goaltender stays strong back there and gets it in his mitt. And ref will just head to the timekeeper's box here. Still not sure what the holdup is on that one, but we'll see here. I think they're trying to get the power play up on the clock as they still haven't been able to quite figure that one out with 5:39 in the second left. So as it stands, we basically just have to guess as to when the 2 minutes are over as that's that. And we'll get ready for puck drop once again. Puck drop fought for, picked up by the Storm now, cutting down the middle. Tipped off the right side and worked back. O'Donnell held onto, shot in, and that one stays loose. Still worked for behind the net. McInnes now will pick that up, but turn back over to Cole Harbour, and he'll try to keep pressure on. It'll be sent in low. Breen with it now. Two guys on him, and he'll fight for it. He gets hauled down. Cole Harbour with it back to the blue line. Now down to the half wall. He has a bit of space here. Shoots that one in. It goes wide right and pulls back to the left side. Picked up by Cole Harbour again. as they work that one behind the net. First one-timer in front, and McInnes does a good job blocking that lane, and it stays out. Back in there again, one-timer again. Big save by the goaltender, Donovan. Still out. Makinen now picks it up, retrieves it, and brings it back the other way, and it'll be sent down. Smith now sends that in, it tips off the bar, and now in deep. He'll pull up the left side. O'Donnell now cuts that towards the middle. Worked in ahead and still hang on to Allison, and it will pinch him off, and Cole Harbour still with it. 4:11 left. It's hard to tell when the power play ends. It's not up on the board, but I'll keep an eye for that fifth Baron coming out of the box. If it reaches that one through the legs of Creelman. Back and tipped in ahead. Big save, Donovan. And they're going to give a penalty to Allison. Cross check, but okay. To me, in my eyes, that's taking the man out of the play in front. If you're going to call cross checks on the PK already for hitting your guy off the puck, then that's, I guess, how it's going to be called tonight. As you know, when it's 5-on-4, it can get rough in front of that net there, and he had a chance to score there, and Allison pretty much taking away a scoring chance. But he'll head to the box, so it'll be 5-on-4. Luckily, Chandler right out of the box himself, so it'll be just 2 seconds of 5-on-3. Now back to 5-on-4 here. Chandler also has speed down the left side. That's tipped in ahead. They'll pick it up there, McDougall. Up the right side. Tipped in ahead, McDonald now to the middle. McLeod held on to. Chandler now sends that towards the middle and does enough to get it out of the zone, so that'll be good. Right side now picked up. Trying to cut through the middle again and up the left here. O'Donnell out, cuts to the outside. Gibbs takes him down. Breen tries to send that around. It'll be a board race for Clark on the side, and he'll get that down himself. Three minutes left in this second period here. 1-win game still. That one cut up the middle, held on to, and it'll be through the legs and then tipped aside. Now in behind Hard, and they go at it. Why not works it in around? Captain there on Cole Harbour still has it. He'll work it in deep. O'Donnell picks it up. Looking for it on the other side there. One-timer. Perfect laid pass there by the Cole Harbour winger, but not able to finish it off. McGilvery now hustles for it out back. Still on the PK. 5-on-4 here. Cole Harbour has yet to cash in. That one on down the left side. Shot in. That one far right. And will that wrap all the way out? Yes, it does. Smith will hustle after it. Van Hoosen will work it up the right side. Now that's offside, yep, as the winger got excited there. And still 5-on-4 here. It'll be Gibbs, McInnes, Elaine, and McQueen out there. Sent to the middle and fought for, and down the left side, Gibbs will receive that pass and back off the boards. Tries to get up again. Gibbs backhands it in. Elaine has that puck tip off his stick. Now deep in the left side, McInnes. On the half wall, they fight for it. Clark tries to get up ahead, and it could be a 2-on-1 back the other way here. As we finally back to 5-on-5 action here. Elaine now works it in ahead, tipped it in, Chet scores! His own rebound. Elaine tried to center that one. Bounces off the defender, skate right to his stick, and he'll make no mistake putting that top right. (2-1) Barons here with 1:32 left in the second period. Right off back-to-back penalty kills. Barons managed to take the lead. That'll be Clark there on the draw now. Worked back. McQueen now caught up. They'll still go for that, and it'll be sent down the left side. McInnes will have to catch up to that one first. He will and send that around. Try to send it in the middle. Chance here for Cole Harbour. That one tipped aside. Caught off that puck. Slap shot in. Tipped ahead. Big rebound. Save. Oh my God. Donovan with the save of the game. As I was about to say, it was a goal. He hit the whole net. I don't know how that didn't go in. 1 minute left in the second period. Right side shoot. Big save again. Backed in ahead. McDougall keeps it in. Shoots in. That one tipped aside. Down the wing now. In deep, getting pushed off that puck. McInnes now flips that in, and Breen will have to hustle after that. It gets caught up on the Cole Harbour player's stick. 40 seconds left now. Worked up and now missed on. Now they're going to try to work it back the other way. 2-on-1 potential. He gets caught in the skates. Great play there by the Cole Harbour defender. 30 seconds back the other way. Cole Harbour holds on to it, or Clark will pull that puck off the Cole Harbour stick. Gives a big hit, and it'll be sent back the other way. And now worked back in again, and that'll be quick icing as well. Head back the other way with 20 seconds left in the second period. Shots 15-18 here for Cole Harbour after those two back-to-back power plays, but the score says 2-1 Barons, so that's what's going to matter right now. Chandler on the dot. Wins that back, and it'll hop over a stick. Now they're going to have to hustle over that, and Allison will get up to that first as Gibbs tells him, you take this one. That one tipped off the glass. 10 seconds now. Worked into the middle. Pass received by Walsh and down the right side. Sent back again, and that'll be a whistle, and that should do it here as we'll head for our intermission here as the players will head off. And we'll have a swipe of the ice here as typically do during these major major U16 games. I guess there, 15, and it'll be a 10-minute break here in between, and then we'll be back for our third period. Barons up 1 goal. We'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, everyone, welcome back to our third period action here at Scotia 1 at Cole Harbour Place. As the puck has been dropped on our 20-minute third period to determine a winner in this one. Fresh sheet ice out there. We'll see if there's as much excitement as the start of this period as there was the first period. That one tries to send up the side. Mackinnon's going to have to chase after that and catch up to it. That one in deep, and he'll do a quick stop up there as they try to work that pass just off the boards. But it will be a quick coverage there by the Cole Harbour goaltender. Chandler will be on the draw here now. Mackinnon back on his wing. That puck, one back. Allison retrieves, shoots that in. Big rebound, falls out, and picked up by Cole Harbour. Now tried to work back the other way. Tipped in ahead, and that one just far from the breakaway. As he tips that into his winger and not able to get a breakaway, but able to keep possession in the offensive end now. In with it down low. Allison, ooh, that one tipped up the side, and now Mackinnon will flip that in ahead and tried to catch up to, batted down, and that'll be a whistle. High stick. And we'll head right here for the draw. The nice Storm logo there to support the home team, even though the Barons are technically home here tonight. Clark now weaving in with that one. He'll take a shot at that, and it'll go so high it'll hit the scoreboard. It'll hit the plastic that's protecting that scoreboard up there, because that was tipped in ahead off Clark's shot. Third period action here. Got a 1-goal game. Puck drop, Clark tries to get on that. Breen will receive that puck back. It'll be worked over. Picked up down the other side. McInnes will dump it in. Now they're on the half wall. McInnes picks it up there again. Cowan now with it. In ahead to McQueen. Nice little play there. He'll backhand in, and it'll be another save by the Cole Harbour goaltender with his glove. He's had a hot glove here tonight as Barons have had lots of shots there to the outside that haven't been able to beat him. It's been the rebounds that have been the ones that have gotten past the goaltender here tonight. Clark out there for the draw. Cowan on the wing, who sometimes plays center, so keep an eye on that. A bit of a line shuffle here. Obviously Brocklehurst out of the lineup. He's one of their centers who was played quite often when he was on the ice. Not out there here tonight. Clark now tips that off the boards. Back over to the other side. Breen's going to have to catch up to that puck. He gets it. And whistle. Nets off, I suppose. So, yeah, there you go. Breen not happy about that one as he was picking up speed down low. They'll set out Hodder, Elaine, and Chandler now. Chandler will line up there on the offensive. Breen will pick that puck up. Tipped in, back now, wrapped around with big save with a rebound. No one there to pick it up. Now down the wall again, just kept in, and they'll try to push that puck in again now down the right side. Thompson shoots that, that'll be tipped aside, and now worked in front, and that'll be a quick cover by Donovan. Chandler will now line up for that face-off. 1-goal lead here. Barons, are they going to sit on it, or are they going to push the pace? I have a feeling they're going to be pushing the pace here, just the way this game's gone. It's been back and forth, so can't really take the pedal off the metal and just play defensively, even if it is the third period. That one sent into the skates and then just kept in. Chandler will tip that down low. He'll go for the stick lift. It'll be sent around the right side. Picked up. Allison's going to get that on the back end, flick it in ahead. Elaine has that go through him, and Gibbs will pick it up there and send it in deep again. Chandler will try to catch up to that. Up the left side, and now hustled after. Gibbs. Worked in the middle now. Lane backhand, that catches a skate, and Elaine works that back. Allison now. Tipped up ahead, and that one will go for icing. Just icing, and we'll bring it back the other way. Yes, it's been quite the 2 weeks here. Like I said, doing the Joe Lamont Tang tournament here, High Button Sports did. We did 60 plus games in the Joe Lamont Tang last week over March break. So you can imagine my excitement when I get the email that the Barons are headed out here to Scotia 1. I got one more left in me out here. That one worked down to Walsh. We'll flip that up the side. Mackinnon will try to pick it up, and he'll hustle after that now. Here's Clark in the middle. He'll get it over to him. Clark, shoot, big rebound, just out wide. Goalie gets taken out as well, way out of his net. Why not keeps that in as it rides up his stick, and then just out now. Now on the left side. Try to get a chance at it and held on to. Pryor now works that in deep. Flipped back behind still. Fought for. Up the wall, McGilvery tries to work it out. Still batting away at that, both teams, and now in ahead and then sent on. And Donovan, whoa, that one bounced wide. He'll have to let that puck go as it just bounces the other way. Luckily, no Cole Harbour players there to bounce on that rebound. Then down to Mackinnon, who will try to send that in, and it'll be into the bench. $16 minutes left in the third here. We roll right along. 4 minutes done. Chandler on the draw now. Wins that back. Breen now picks it up. Shot in, and that went tipped aside. Now along the half wall, they're going to go in at that. Cowan. Chandler. Held on to it by Chandler. Good job. Still has it to the outside. Shot! That one far right. Those ones always look like they're going in, I tell you. There's rockets from the side, and sometimes it catches the top of the net, and sometimes it doesn't. That one looked like it had eyes as well, and it just did not catch the right up. Got wrapped around. That one back over to Breen, and he'll feed back, send it to his D partner, and they'll go hard along the boards there. Picked up by Cowan, who tries to keep it in. Stays in the neutral zone. Chandler will look to work that in ahead. Has someone in front, not able to get it to him. Cowan now still with it on the half wall. He'll get pressured by two players, and then they'll try to work it out again. Through the middle, Allison will hustle after that. Allison up the side. Cowan has that one go through the skates, and then that'll be sent in deep. So 15 minutes left in this third period, so this will be our standard periods like we have with the first two. We go with 2 15 minutes in the first and second, and then the 20-minute third period, and the extra 5 killed off here, and we still have the 2-1 game, so a little bit left to play here as Hodder will shoot that in. That won't catch the glove once again. Shots 2019 here for the Barons, as they've had their first lead in shots here for a while, so they've had clearly a better start to this third period, making up 5 shots on the clock. That one sent through the middle. Gibbs down the left side. Picked off still. Elaine now has that one sent into his skates, and they'll work that in ahead. Back, Clark shot in. That one back to the wall. Hodder now tries to go in for it, but jumped on by the Cole Harbour goaltender. Now in the middle, Clark tries to win that ahead. It'll be sent back. Allison now, and whoa. That one kind of falls off his stick, so it'll be a one-on-one here. Gibbs does a fantastic job getting that out of the zone before it could have turned into something worse, allowing his teammates to get back and help out. That one up the side now, Hodder. Hodder will cut to the middle, and he'll be hit by 2 players there and give up the puck. Now Chandler with it, and hits in his skates still. Cut to the middle now up the left side. Donald backhands that ahead. Goalie will cover up. send the face-off to the other dot there, and they'll get set up. Offensive zone draw here for Cole Harbour. Now they're going to look to take advantages. Haven't been in the Barons' end too much here in this third period. That one wrapped around the side. Makinen has it go through his skates. Now down to Chandler, who will work it up the left. Have to push that in deep. No one behind him to pick it up. Walsh now with it. He'll try to wrap it around. Chance. Oh, Chandler was there for the pass in front, but he tries to tuck it in down low, and it just goes wide. Left side now. Gilvery keeping that puck in. Still in the skates. That one, will it fall out? That one didn't quite look like it, and Walsh will take a swing and take one to the back. It gets a little chippy here. We've had a pretty clean game here so far tonight, so I don't know if this third period's gonna do anything, but it was pretty clean to start there. The ref is making me crack up as I guess someone on the Barons bench was complaining that wasn't a penalty, and he says, well, your guy got a shot into the back of the head too. Is that all right? I didn't call either of them. The Gilvery, so that's kind of, well, that's how hockey goes. Walsh down the right side. He'll try to work that in. Chandler now. Chance for a shot. Tipped off the stick at the last second. Oh, worked in front of goal! Makinen will finish off the work in front. Chandler has the puck hit off his stick, and then Makinen will pick up the rebound, and what I like to call the pure goal scorer of this Barons team delivers a big one here to make it a 2-goal game with 13 minutes left in the third, and not an easy one either, because that one was in tight off the Chandler chance, but it'll be Makinen's 21st of the year in just 25 games. What a season he's had here for the Bedford Barons. That one tries to work to front, back to the D. Creelman shoots that in, it'll be covered up. And that one happened real quick here. The shot was taken, he'll wrap it around, and somehow perfectly, I just went back to watch the replay, perfectly to the stick of Makinen, who will make no mistake on that one. Goal scorer's goal to make it 3-1. Shots 21-20 with 12:44 left in the third period. And like I said, this is a big game for this Barons team to get back on the win column. So they're going to be hustling right down to the last minute. That one tips off its skate, stays in, but now they're going to work it out. Green will break it in. Shoots that around. Walsh will pick up the second assist on that, so good job by that line as all three line mates get a point on it. Now it worked in front, and that one tipped inside. They're going to rush for it down the wall here, and picked up in the middle. Pryor up ahead. Pryor cuts down the left side. Chandler will take the body and then get the puck as a result. Now sent it back around the other side. Cowan will pick it up here down low by us. He'll work that puck in around and now hustle after it. Tripped up, no call, worked into the side. McQueen. Backhanded in. Along the half wall now, picked up. Cowan brings it out back. McInnes shot in. That one wide, not really any cover in front, so goalie had a good track on it. Allison tries to keep it in. It'll fall out, and McInnes will have to be the one to get it there in the defensive end and hold onto it. Shoot it down the right side, picked off the other way. Try to get it out again. Has the guy in front, looking for the retaliation. Whoa, that one bounced funny. Stays behind the net. Held onto on the right side. Sent over to the left. Shot in, and that one tipped high again. Allison will do his best to clear it out. Stay in, though. Back to Van Heusen, who try to work that in around. It'll be tipped into the boards. 11:14 left in this third period now. 3-1 still. And we want to remind you, as always, if you haven't had a chance, check out the High Button socials. As always, uploading hockey content. Always uploading our Barons streams to this YouTube game or this YouTube channel after, so you can always go back and watch any Barons game streamed from the High Button account this year, or Armada, or whatever you're wanting to watch. That one cut through the middle now. Nice little moves there. Now behind the net. Not able to put it in. Whoa! That one, it almost falls in behind, but kept out. Down the wall there, Clark goes in for it. Allison will be the one to pick it up and try to shoot it back the other way. Caught up in the skates. Held on to now. Down the right side, flicked in deep. We'll try to catch up to that puck. Cole Harbour still with possession down low. Clark will be after that one first. Hodder will get pushed in against the boards and then work back. Tries to send in. Up ahead and then hit on the boys there. Clark gets him. Now hit down. Hodder and stop up play there. Elaine sends it in, tipped aside and covered up. 10:09 left in the third. Back into the offensive end after some good offensive pressure in the first about 7 minutes of this game by the Barons. The past couple minutes in the Barons' own end, but nothing coming out of it for Cole Harbour. Is it still a 3-1 game as we'll head down to single digits? Why not keeps it in on the left side? Try to flip that in ahead and now chased after. Try to work back the other way, offside there, and Cole Harbour winger's head whips around like offside. It couldn't have been me, but I guess it was. I didn't see it enough to make a call, but you always look. I'm used to being at the HRM Center where you don't exactly get to see these reactions. So this close to the action, you can see the faces pretty much. Chandler works that ahead. McMackin with a shot. That one high left. You give him 3 of those and he won't miss all 3, but the first one goes wide for him. Tried to keep in again and down up the right side and now picked up. And it could turn into an odd man rush here. Slowing down, tries to work it in. Chandler, big rebound, comes out. Big save by the Cole Harbour goaltender. Oh, and now they're going down on him and tough, and that looks like he's signaling to the box. Chandler's got to keep his cool here. And I think the Barons might come out with a power play. But who really knows? We're going to have to just wait for the official call. And someone's being led here and right to the box. No Barons being called to the box there, so I think that'll probably be an interference or cross-check there. So ref will make that call, and Barons will be back to the power play as Clark will head out there. Allison will head out there. We've already got Mackinnon out there on the wing, so Chandler, Clark, Mackinnon, Allison, and Gibbs loaded up again. It only took them 17 seconds the last time. We'll have to see how this one goes later in the game. Cole Harbour fighting to stay alive here as they're down 2 with less than 10 minutes left. That puck worked over the side, now held up. Chandler shoots that one in, and arm will go up by the ref, so it'll be a 5-on-3 here for the Barons now as Mackinnon went down there on the wall. Held up, and that'll be into the skates. Chandler's, I think, okay with that, as it'll create the 5-on-3. Ref still got his arm up as the captain hits the box. Committed to that one. 4 minutes head contact. There we have it. Now the Storm's backs are really against the wall here. It'll be 5-on-3 here for, like I said, power play's not up on the board, so hard to say, but it'll be at least over a minute of 5-on-3. That one worked in on the wall. Allison now with it. Lots of time and space. He'll shoot that in. Big rebound comes out. No one there to pick it up. Chandler will be the one to retrieve it. Chandler worked over to Gibbs. Gibbs shot in. That one tipped off a boot into the right side. Allison. Back to Chandler. Chandler shot in. Tipped wide. Mackinnon hustles after that to pick it up. Mackinnon now picking up speed through the zone. Drops it up to Gibbs. Lots of room. Slap shot in. That one wide right again. 3 that have gone wide right here as they try to set up the defense. Chandler works it back. Allison step in over to Gibbs. Gibbs shoots it in. That one stays loose. Worked to front. Chandler has a chance and he scores. What patience by Chandler as that puck gets sent off to his stick. He misses the first chance at it, but kicks it off his own skate back to his stick and finishes. you don't get 57 points and I guess 58 points in 29 games without making a few nice plays along the way, and that was a good one by Chandler to put his team up 4-1 now with 8:26 left in the third period on the 5-on-3, and because of the head contact, I think it remains 5-on-3 here for this Barons team. As we get things settled away here, the refs are both under us, trying to make sure they make the right call on this one. McQueen giving some stick taps around. He's obviously happy with how that one last worked out for the Barons, and what a great play we're treated to here tonight. This Barons team coming out motivated after missing 2 games on the weekend that were scheduled to be streamed right here on High Button Sports. Didn't happen, but the game here tonight, they come in and besides that first goal against them, they've really delivered since then. And it was McGilver who went back to the goaltender after that first one and gave him a quick tap on the pads and said, "Don't worry, we got this." And you gotta think he's feeling good about his prediction right now with 8:26 with a 3-goal lead now. The 4th goal still not up on the clock, so we wait. And now it is 4-1, and the puck will be dropped. One back by the Barons. Up the right side, Walsh will rush that puck in. Walsh holds up, 5-on-3 still. Green held on to. Works it over, power play 2 out there now. McQueen now shoots that puck in, tipped in ahead, and that'll go in as McQueen flicks that puck in, and it'll be 5-1 as that one will just bounce past the glove of the goaltender. It'll be 5-1 Barons here with 8 minutes left in the third. And 5-1 game now, shots 25-21. 5-on-4 here, so that 5-on-3 really hurt the Storm as it was 3 versus 1, 2-goal game with lots of time left, and now it's turned into the 5-1. And there's still, you got the ref under us now trying to help work on the clock. All right, puck drop. Worked in ahead. Tip back, Walsh, that's offside, so he'll have to hold on to that stick handle back. McGilvery over to Breen. Breen up the left side, tipped in ahead. McQueen now. Drop to Cowan. Cowan has a chance to shoot. That one comes out with a base rebound that just goes wide left. Breen's gonna pick it up here on the back end. Still 5-on-4 here. That one worked back. Falls off the stick. Now in the left side here, Cowan drops it off. Cowan picks it up. Breen pitched down the left side. He has a man in front, tipped in ahead and just wide, and Walsh will look skybound as he knew he had a shot at that one, then sent in. Tries to center that one up. Taking it at center ice, McQueen now in. Held on to. Worked back, Walsh. He'll hold on to it. Worked it around front to Cowan. Not able to get his stick loose to get that tap in. Back, why not? Keeps it in. Shoots it down the right side. Cole Harbour now with it still. Now they work it in. McGilvery shoots that in, tips off his own man, and then will fall back the other way. Hustled after by Why Not. Why Not picks it up behind the net. Worked up the left side. Left to right pass there. Clark gets it. Sends it in. Chandler. Chandler held on to. Over to the left side. Work to the middle. Why Not shoots in. Big save there. McInnes will back off that puck and it'll be sent down, and still on the PK here, this Cole Harbour team, so no icing. 6:16 left in the game. Why not up the side? Clark tries to get it on his stick. It'll fall off. Works side to side now. That one sent all the way down and now tipped off the boards. Chandler wrapping behind. Up the side now. He's got speed. Big body heading in there. Holding onto it with a nice move to the outside, but it'll just be tipped off the side. And now still in possession of the Barons though, Allison. McInnes has that hop off his stick. I believe. Oh, now headed back the other way. Down the right side, Bolts shoots that in. Whoa, catches a funny shot there and it'll stay out. Allison tries to work it in ahead. Nice little stop up pass there to Clark. Clark works it in, cut to the middle, shot that one wide. Hustled after on the boards. Now worked in ahead. Now down deep. Tries to get it in again. What a move by Clark to get it out in front, and he'll get hauled down. No call. Back to Allison. I think back to 5-on-5 here. Yep, even. That'll get sent down. Donovan lets out a nice little move there, as it almost was on him, and then that would have canceled the icing out, but he lifts his pad at the last second, and it'll count for the icing. The linesman will even have a chuckle about that one. .504 left in this third period. Worked back, Allison keeps that in and sends it in deep. Cowan will try to get on that puck hard. Hodder will get it on the wall. Back down to Cowan. Elaine's there in front for it. Cowan works it in front to Elaine. Just gets tipped off at the last second. Held on to it just a half second too long. Now sent in towards the middle. Try to work ahead. That'll be shot wide right. Now we'll head back the other way. Elaine. Over. Hodder. Holds on to it. Gets worked in deep. Tries to pick it up again and it's sent in. Up the wall. Out. Green tries to keep it in. Does, but it'll fall out eventually. And now held on to. Backhanded around. Picked up by the winger. Sent in deep. That will be an icing. Could have sworn it was just past the red line there, but okay. Maybe I missed something there. Nonetheless. 4:17 left in this 5-1 game here in the third period. Barons in control, looking to finish this one out and get 2 big points in the standings, as they've got to make good on these games in hand they have if they want to push themselves up. Makinen now backhands that off the side, and now Chandler will hustle after that, get up to it first, work it back to Breen. Breen shot in, that one tipped in high. Makinen will take a big whack at it, no luck. Up the wall. They take the body, McLeod will get knocked over, and then they'll have it, and Chance shot in. Impossible angle shot there, and Chandler will say, it's all right. No problem here. 5-1 game, he's not going to be looking to start any fights late in this one. Okay, into the side now. Makinen tries to pick up on that. Chandler works back. Green worked over to defensive partner. McInnes shoots that in. Tipped up to the side and now down to the left here. They're going to hustle at the middle. Picked up on. Fought for deep now. Comes out the right side. McGilvery whips that around. Now into the skates and tipped up ahead. Clark cuts through the middle. Makinen gets it on the other side. He'll hold on to that. Work it in around, and that'll be tipped up to the Cole Harbour forward, who will now hustle that puck all out on himself. It'll be a 3-on-1 because of it. O'Donnell in deep. Takes a bump. Bottom right now, McInnes sends it on back. Why not? 3 minutes left in this game now as we wind down. That one's sent to the middle. Stop-up play here. Holt shoots it in. Big save by the goaltender in point blank. Has a guy in front. That one just tipped aside at the last second, and he'll almost have it, the Cole Harbour center, but like I said, tipped away well, and now Clark try to work it back the other end, and he'll pick up speed coming down the left side. Drop past McQueen, he has the guy. Oh, Cowan almost had a perfect chance at it. Good play there by the Cole Harbour player, and that'll be icing, but the ref says shouldn't have called that icing, so maybe a little teaching moment on the ice there. I'm not sure. And we'll head back to the center dot. How rare is this? Something funny must have happened there. But I guess because it wasn't an ice, they're just gonna meet in the middle and have the puck drop there, center ice, and now worked back. Gibbs holding on to it. He tries to work that in ahead of McQueen now. Perfect pass off the wall. Who's gonna get tripped up? Try to backhand it to Cowan. He keeps it on, but they're gonna be pulled back anyway. Right side worked up, and Clark now. 2 minutes left in this one. Worked over to Allison, who will send that up the middle. Clark into the offensive end. Picks it up down left side. He fought for amongst the boards. Allison now gets it. Shot in. Little bump there in front, so no one there to pick it up. Gibbs will have it. Pinch in. Keep it in. Gibbs still has it. Good job by him activating. Two offensive D-men's here, and Gibbs and Allison usually playing together, and they make it work here. It's very strong defensively and offensively, so nice tool to have for the Barons. And that one's sent in the other way. And you can hear the chirps here on this being this close to the hockey. I think I heard one down there. You're scared after that icing, so I won't comment on that, but I don't know. I guess the icing would be considered a scared maneuver here. About 4-goal lead here with 1:31 left. Barons looking just to hang on to this one, and obviously maybe try to get as many offensive opportunities as they can while they're at it. As why not works that into Chandler, who will have it down to O'Donnell there for Cole Harbour, work it out himself. Back over a lane. Why not? Up the left and now down through the middle. Off the left side, skated after. Caught up to Elaine's gonna be to it first, so playing defense here for a minute. Tries to work that around. Smith will hold on to it. Last minute of play in the third period here. That one's sent in again. And Elaine over to Chandler. Chandler's gonna try to beat his man to the outside. He'll have a chance at a shot. That one will go in as it bounces off the goalie's glove, and Chandler will add to the point total. 59 points in 30 games played. It's hard to keep up with these guys. 3 points on the night there, and he'll be up to 59 at least, 30 games. So shout out to one of the top point scorers in the league, Cole Chandler, and shout out to this Barons team who had fought all game long for this 6-1 lead. And it'll be the last minute of play here. Green now holds onto it. Sent into the middle now. Van Hoosen tries to get it. Sent it around. Elaine with a harder and assist. As he was, like I said, playing a little defense for his team there, and it ended up with a point on his stick, so not bad there. Green now on the half wall. Hodder gets that puck out of the end, and now Cowan will work it in. He'll try to pull it to the outside. Last 10 seconds of this one. Worked in off the boards. McGilvery tries to bat that in. Elaine now. Down the right side, 3 seconds, and he'll hold on to this one. And that'll be it here as the Bedford Barons will come out with a nice win here tonight. 6-1. Aside from that first goal off the very first shot there, about a minute in, the Barons take care of business. And that'll be that. As they'll add 2 points to the total. We'll get a little celebration in here as the Cole Harbour team heads off. And there we go. So that'll be our coverage here at High Button here tonight. We appreciate you tuning in. We will be back for any more Barons home games as they get scheduled and made up here over the next couple weeks. We hope to see you then. But for us, that is it. So thanks for tuning in once again, and we will see you next time.